Hello everyone. Ojuswat IAS Academy welcomes you in the series of MCQs based on daily current affairs. We will discuss the MCQs of 30th November. But before starting the video, you can download these PPTs from the link given in the description box below. And second, as soon as you see question on the screen, please take a pause and try to answer it first and then see the explanation part and try to get at least 7 questions correct out of 10. And if you will regularly follow this series, you will enhance your knowledge and it will help you in the upcoming exam of UPSC 2020. So be consistent. So now let's begin with our MCQs. Now question number 1 is regarding Samir app. So first, the app is related to issue warnings about high tides and cyclones to fishermen. Second, it has been developed by Indian Meteorological Department. So here, both the given options are incorrect, hence answer will be D, none of the above. Now we will check out the rest of its detail in the explanation part. So let's move on to the explanation part. Samir app is for providing hourly updates on the National Air Quality Index. So you can easily remember it because Samir, which is a Hindi word which means air, is related with air quality hourly updates. And it has been developed by Central Pollution Control Bureau, which is very crucial organization, and it will provide information on air quality for more than 100 cities across the country. And the app can be used to register complaints also regarding garbage dumping, road dust, vehicular emissions, and other pollution related issues. And this AQI, that is Air Quality Index, is calculation of 8 major air pollutants. This question was also asked in UPSC once. So do consider which of the following are the 8 major air pollutants. So first, PM10 is included, PM 2.5, ground level ozone, which is different from stratospheric ozone, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, ammonia and urea. Here CO2 is not included. So this question was asked, which was incorrect. Now let's move on to the next question. Now question number 2 is regarding UPA Act, which means Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. First, UPA aims at the prevention of unlawful activities across India and abroad. Second, UPA can designate terrorists to organization or group, whereas an individual cannot be designated as terrorist. Third, the maximum punishment under UPA is life imprisonment, and it cannot deliver death sentence. So here, second and third are incorrect. First is correct, hence answer will be A. So now let's check out in that it empowers government to designate any individual as a terrorist, and it also empowers NIA, that is National Investigation Agency, to seize property associated with terrorists. And the maximum under this act is life imprisonment as well as death penalty also. National Crime Report Bureau data on UPA in Rajya Sabha, according to which maximum cases, that is 35% of total cases under UPA were registered in Manipur, followed by Jammu and Kashmir and Assam. Let's move on to the next question. Now question number 3 is regarding Johad or Khadin. So in the given 4 statements, you have to choose the correct one regarding Johad and Khadin. So the correct one is third. Johad is a community-based rainwater storage system, hence the option C will be correct. We will check out in the explanation part rest of the details regarding Johad. So it is a water harvesting technique in North India, especially Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan and UP. This is the image given about Johad or Khadin, and it is an empowerment or fund which collects and stores rainwater throughout the year, which is then used for the purpose of recharging groundwater in the nearby water wells, washing, bathing, drinking for human and cattle. And it is also known as Khadin, Sarovar, Tal, Talab, etc. And the context is that the Haryana government is planning to rehabilitate over 16,400 Johads across the state in order to use the water for irrigation and other uses. which is very crucial because India is facing severe kind of water scarcity, which need to be dealt effectively and collectively. So now let's move on to the next question. Now question number 4 is Chagos Island, which recurrently remain in news, is a disputed territory between which of the following countries? So here the correct one is second, that is Britain and Mauritius, hence the answer will be B. Now we will check out in the explanation part the rest of the details. So this is the location of Chagos archipelago in the map, and these are the groups of 7 atolls comprising more than 60 islands in Indian Ocean, 500 kilometers south of Maldives. So it is south of Maldives, not north of Maldives. Archipelago was under France in 18th century, but later on ceded to Britain, and now Mauritius is claiming sovereignty over it. Now let's move on to the next question. Now question number 5 is regarding Sangai Festival. So in which of the following states it is celebrated recently? Then the given options, the correct option is B, that is Manipur. So now let's move on to the explanation. This festival is celebrated in Manipur and it has been named after Sangai deer, and the image is given here, which is endemic and endangered subspecies of brown antler deer found only in Manipur. So do remember this fact that it is found only in Manipur and it is endemic to and endangered also. And it is found in natural habitat only at Kibun Lamjao National Park, which is located in Manipur, and over the floating biomass called Kundi in southeastern part of Laktak Lake. So each and every detail given here are very crucial. Please remember it and do multiple revision of it to retain the facts. So now question number 6. Uighurs recurrently remain in use. So which of the following statements are correct regarding to them? First, Uighurs are Turkic ethnic groups whose members are predominantly Muslim. Second, the Uyghur has been recognized as native to only one region in China, that is Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region of China. Third, smaller groups are also found across Central Asia. Fourth, Chinese government is planning various welfare programs for. So in the given statements, first, second and third are correct, fourth is incorrect, hence answer will be C. Now let's check out the explanation part. So statement fourth is incorrect here because in the recent years, Chinese government has launched a crackdown and other ethnic minorities in Xinjiang province, including sweeping, surveillance, mass detention and forced assimilation. And this Chinese action is a part of larger campaign by Chinese leader Xi Jinping to promote Han nationalism as a unifying force, as a Han is a China's ethnic majority, to suppress any ethnic, cultural or religious identity that might compete for the popular loyalty with the Chinese Communist Party. Rest of the details are given here, you can read out. Now let's move on to the next question. Now question number 7 is National Commission on Minorities was recently in use. So you have to consider the following functions regarding to National Commission of Minorities. First, it evaluates the progress development of minorities under the union and state. Second, it conducts studies, research and analysis on the issues related to socio-economic and educational development of minorities. Third, it suggests appropriate measures in respect of any minority to be undertaken by central government or state government. So all the three statements are correct, but the incorrect one is asked, as answer will be D, none of the above. Now let's check out the explanation part. The important functions of National Commission of Minorities has also been given. Please check out one. And the complaints now being received are mostly related to police atrocities, service matters, minority education institution and encroachment to religious property. And on receipt of reports, the Commission had appropriate recommendation to the respective authorities for redressal of the claims. And 6 religious minority communities have been identified. Muslims, Christians, Sikh, Buddhism, Zoroastrianism, that is Parsis, and Jain were added in 2014. So now let's move on to the next question. Now question number 8 is related with the strength of Supreme Court's judge. So first, originally Indian Constitution fixed strength of Supreme Court's judges including CJI, that is Chief Justice of India. Second, Indian Constitution gives power to President to determine the total strength of Supreme Court's judges. So you have to choose the correct option here. So statement second is incorrect. First is correct. Hence here the answer will be A, 1 only. So now let's check out the explanation part. So statement 2 is incorrect because Indian Constitution gave power to Parliament, not President, to determine total strength of Supreme Court judges. And this was written under Article 124, Clause A. Clause 1. In 1986, the strength of top court, that is Supreme Court, was increased to 25, including the CJI. And subsequently, the Supreme Court Number of Judges Amendment Act 2019 further augmented the strength of courts from 25 to 31. And with a huge backlog of cases in the top court, the government has recently increased the strength of its judges from 31 to 34, which includes CJI also. And the Supreme Court Amendment Bill 2019 was introduced for this purpose, and the bill amends this Act of 1956 of Supreme Court Number of Judges, and the bill increases this number from 30 to 33, excluding CJI. That means total 33 judges plus 1 CJI. So now let's move on to the next question. Golden rice, which was recently new. So you have to choose the option which is incorrect regarding to it. So in the given option, the incorrect one is C. That is, now Bhutan would be the first country to approve plantation of this variety. So now we will check in the explanation part that why this statement C is incorrect. So statement 3 was incorrect because Bangladesh, not Bhutan, could be the first country to approve the plantation of this variety, and the rice is naturally low in the pigment, that is beta-carotene, which the body uses for the vitamin A, and this golden rice contains this, hence its color is golden. And the Bangladesh, it has over 21% children have vitamin A deficiency. And this golden rice has been reviewed in Bangladesh, which was developed by Philippines-based International Rice Research Institution. And this rice variety will not be more expensive than the conventional one. You can see in the picture that these are the golden rice and these are the conventional rice which are lacking in pigment of beta-carotene. So now let's move on to the next question. Now question number 10 and last of the series. Xinjiang, the province of China, shares border with which of the following country? So in the given option, you have to choose with which this province shares the border. So the correct option here is B, that is Russia. So now we will check out in the explanation part in the map that where it is located. So this is the map of Xinjiang province in the China. So it shares border with Russia, Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan and India. So it shares border with many of the countries. You must be knowing this because question might be asked on this also. So now I am wrapping up this series here. We will meet tomorrow with the next MCQs. And in the last positive quotation is, little things make big dreams. So put little efforts to achieve the big dream of UPSC. Be consistent with our videos and regularly watch it. To come closer to your dream, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get the latest update of the videos. Please like, comment and share the video. And if you have any kind of doubt, please ask in the comment section. Thank you.